Hey, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. Tarot, we're going to do a quick read for you all. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread, do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case that's confirmation for somebody you came here to hear about. So, I did a pre-shuffle, and I picked up this deck. I decided to do the pre-shuffle with this one. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. So on the bottom of the deck, when I shuffled and put it away, on the bottom of the deck was the Seven of Pentacles, which makes me think a lot of you all are kind of in an assessment, analysis, situation where you're trying to decide whether or not someone or something is worth it. So you're trying to decide, is this worth it? So I shuffled it again. On the bottom came the Queen of Swords. So maybe you're thinking about cutting somebody off. Maybe you're thinking about putting some firm boundaries in place with somebody or something. Could be a job, could be a person, a relationship, could be a money situation. I don't know. Maybe you're, bleeding money. I don't know. So I did another quick look. So I got King of Wands. Here, I'll show you. I got the King of Wands, the World card, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. So it could be a person that you have a lot of passion for. They could live at a distance. There may be travel involved. You may feel like they're kind of a burden. Now, when I got the Chariot, I wanted to clarify. I was like, what is... And I got the... what was it I got? Oh, I got the Emperor card. So, I don't know if this person is controlling and likes to have control, because one of the things about the Chariot card is it has to do with control. And I said, so I asked, who is this person? And I got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is a Cancer card. So is the Chariot. Cancer. Could have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer. But Four Cups also is a card of someone who may be ignoring you or giving you the silent treatment. So, let's see. Yeah, so, again, Queen of Swords on the bottom. So, let's take a look. Let's go over your money first. But I just want to get a basic idea of what kind of things you're dealing with. So, let's see. I need the die for that. All right, so for the money portion, we're going to use, okay, alrighty, because I wanted to use more decks, so I pulled this die out instead of the 10-sided, because I wanted to give it a little more depth. So we're going to use weirdo decks like this one. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. It's kind of a fluff deck. It's not the easiest to read. As far as like serious tarot deck, So, the Ace of Presents. So that's the Ace of Pentacles, actually. So that's an interesting. I said what your money portion, and what is Pentacles? Pentacles is all about money, right? Ace is like trying to make money, trying to start something new with money. But I feel like a lot of people are trying to make money, and that makes sense because a lot of people right now are dealing with the economy. Right now when this video is being made, right now it's the end of, we're in October of 2022. And that's a time right now for all of the world. A lot of people are going through a recession right now. So I don't know when you're going to see this. But, so you're focused on making money, I don't know what's going on. You're trying to be patient. Are you feeling impulsive? Alright, so you might be competing. I was going to say competitive. You might be competitive, but you might be competing with other people. I mean, that makes sense if you have a job. If you have a job, then yeah, you're competing with other people. So let's see. Okay, so you're trying to be strong and not purchase things or spend money like a drunken lottery winner. You're not trying to like go broke. I mean, it makes sense. There it is again. So, okay, so the Strength card in this deck, the Nightmare Before Christmas, is this one. That's you trying to be, strong and hold back and have some self-restraint. Four of Potions. So that's the Four of Cups. And that's a Cancer card. It's a card of either not really feeling it or, not feeling really enthused in your current situation financially. It's also a card of being ignored and being given the silent treatment, being blocked, or not, maybe not blocked, but so you're not really, you're trying to hold on to your money, I'm guessing. We'll probably see the Four of Pentacles. But you're trying to have some self-restraint, and you're not really thrilled right now with your financial situation. This is the, damn it, this deck. Here's another thing about this deck that I am not thrilled about is, look at the font. It is not the easiest to read. What is that? Is it 2? Is it a 4? What in the crap is it? It is a 2. So 2 of Needles is like 2 of Swords. That's like being indecisive. So you may be having a hard time and try to decide, you know, like if you're trying to purchase things, you might be going, do I need this? Do I really need this? You're having a hard time deciding on what to do financially. Okay. So there might be a reset in some way with your finances. You might be feeling like you're just going around the hamster wheel when it comes to like money. Money's coming in, money's going back out. Coming in, going back out. It's just a big old cycle. Because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. But, you know, I feel like luck is on your side. You know, Wheel of Fortune tells you the luck is on your side. And clarification. So are you making decisions with your finances? I'm going to move on to the career in 1 second, but are you making decisions with your finances that are going to make you happy ultimately emotionally? So you're maybe focused on, you know, emotional fulfillment. So that's good. So if you're trying to avoid impulse shopping so that you can ultimately be happy, that makes sense. Because King of Potions is like King of Cups. I clarified it with the Judgment card, so that's good. All right, so let me move this crap out of the way. And on the bottom, before we do the career part, is it 2? Jesus, this deck is making an ass out of me. This is what I get. 2 presents, 2 pentacles. So yeah, weighing options. So lots of 2s. 2s are decision making. So that makes sense. Again, and that makes sense also with the 7 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck when we first started, before I even started, you know, I just wanted to get a feel for it, the pre-shuffle. All about assessing where you are. So weighing options, you know, do I need this? Do I not need this? Do I spend on this? Do I not spend on this? This is the 2 of Pentacles in their deck, the 2 of Presents. So yeah, it's a goofy deck. I got it simply because, you know, October, Halloween, you know, this deck is the Rage right now. So I just wanted to see what the Rage was all about. And I am not that impressed with it. All right, so let's take a look at your career. Pisces, number 6 is the, oh, okay, I like it. That is this one, the Good Tarot. So what is going on career-wise? Ooh, it's hot as balls. I'm about to, you know what? Taking it off. It's too hot in here. I'm taking it off. Can't deal. I even turned the air down, or the heat down. Alright, so... Knight of Swords. Alright. So if there's some kind of decision or word coming in from some kind of career thing, you know, a decision that's being made, or something you're waiting to hear back from somebody. It could be you applied somewhere else, but you know, there's gonna be a message coming in very quickly. Messenger of Air is like Messenger of Swords, or Knight of Swords rather. And when I look at it, the first thing I thought is, it's coming in so quickly, it's blowing her hair back. That's not really her hair, that's feathers, but look how it's like blowing it back. All right, so it's happening quickly. I know what it was. It was the King of Weight. I have to look. I normally don't pick them up. All right, so King of Earth. Well, we're going to put it back in. I normally don't do that. I usually just leave them on the floor, especially if it's face down, but I will make an exception. All right, so for your career, we're going to leave the King of Pentacles in the deck and see what happens. All right. Don't be stressing now, Pisces. Don't be stressing. Ooh, okay, see, it ends on a good note. Look at this. Pisces, what's going on with your career? Because on the bottom of the deck is the moon, and right here you have the sun and moon. This is like whatever's going on it's really important. This is important, especially since it starts off with the Hierophant. So you're focusing on career moves for those of you who actually have a career or a job. If you're, for example, somebody who's retired, or you don't need to work for a living for whatever reason, you know, maybe you're flush, maybe you got your billions of dollars and you're good, and you're like, yeah, I'm a trust fund kid, I'm good. But for those of you who have a job, you're focusing on what's something that's long term, that's going to bring stability and happiness. But a lot of you all are kind of stressing out and losing sleep over something, so don't stress out. And look, you're like, all these messages, all these thoughts are swirling around you. So you're being cautious. You might have, I don't know if it's necessarily you have trust issues, but you know, here you are, you know, you're being cautious and trying not to get burned in some way. And again, King of Fire. So it's something to do, like your career has something to do with you feeling really passionate about it. Hold on a second. So again, all about stability. You got the 4 Earth, 4 Pentacles. It's all about stability. Maybe you're trying to hold on to the job you have. I don't know. Is that what it is? You're trying to hold on to what you have? Well, there's going to be growth. There's going to be growth in this. Things, you know, you have every right to be confident and optimistic, because there's going to be growth in this. So if it's a case of you trying to hold on to what you have, and you're worried about it, I don't think you have to be worried about that. Dang it. All right. I guess my neighbors are here because I'm hearing stuff going on in the background. All right, so let's take a look at your love portion. So what deck are we using for that? Nope, already did it. Already did the Good Tarot. And it really wants to be used big time. 7 is Your Dream. Okay, so for the love portion, we are going to use this deck, and this is called Your Dream. It says, your dream will come true. I guess you have one, right? Just one dream. All right, so I think it was one of these decks that was created somewhere overseas and by people that did not have the highest command of the English language. Here you are, being cautious, possibly having trust issues. That's a Sagittarius card too, the 9 of Wands. So let's take a look and see what's going on with the love life. I'm being nosy. I'm looking to see what they're doing. Because their side actually is pretty close to mine now. Now that they bought that. I now have activity in my backyard all the time. Alright, I don't see anybody, but I heard noises. They're like, you know, doing all kinds of digging and bringing in all kinds of equipment and building this and building that and tearing this up. And I'm like, wow. Okay, so... Pisces. I know, I remember the several reads of yours. I've said to you, why are there so many people in this reading, right? And I know you know what I'm talking about. So before we even go any further, first 2 out of the gate. Okay, 2 queens. Now, if you're in a same gender relationship, feminine and feminine, that makes sense, right? If you're a masculine and your love interest is a feminine, well, there's more than one here, right? If you're a feminine coming here to hear about your masculine, well, there's another feminine. One that's stable and one that's kind of putting boundaries in place, or, you know, not taking any crap. Might be, depending on how it looks, might be considered to be nagging, but maybe they could be accused of that. So here we go again, is the 7 of Pentacles. This is a Taurus card. I almost said Virgo. I don't know why I almost said Virgo, but no, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Virgo. So there's once again that assessing. So the assessing is definitely taking place in relationships, if nothing else. And this is a Virgo card, Knight of Pentacles. So taking the slow route, the safe route. I don't know if it almost seems like you're looking at things like, is this worth it? I want to take the slow route, the building route. I'm not trying to deal with anything that's in and out quickly. You want something that's gonna last. Wow, look at all this. Okay, so Pisces. Pentacle, 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 pentacle. Pentacles have to do with money, resources, things of stability. They represent Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type people. So are you at a crossroads with somebody? You know what? There's been a huge shift. This last Venus retrograde cycle that happened back at the end of last year, interestingly enough, it's almost been a year now, but that cycle was a huge Venus retrograde. That busted up a lot. That put a lot of relationships through the ringer to really test them. Is this worth it? Is this gonna last? Is this built on solid ground? Because I've watched over the last few months as a lot of relationships went through, they didn't hold up to the testing phase. And it seems like there's a lot of messiness. A lot of people try to hold on to stuff that maybe they should just let go. Or I don't know, maybe they should just keep holding on. I don't know, but it seems like things are just kind of getting dragged out, and it's rough. It's rough for a lot of people because, I mean, here you are at a crossroads. I don't know if you've been dealing with this particular situation for a long time or not, but if you have, all I'm going to say is this is not the Three of Wands, but don't wait around for somebody. If they can't decide what they want, that's not your problem. If you're waiting for somebody to choose you, don't wait for somebody to choose you. Move on. If, I don't know how, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. If somebody wants you, it should be obvious. If they can't decide for them. Live your life. Don't worry about it. And I'm not saying go out and find somebody else. I'm just saying don't wait around for somebody, masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter gender. Don't wait around for somebody to choose you or realize your worth. Don't even. Focus on stability. If you're doing this is good. If you're really looking at things to decide whether or not it's worth it, this is good. This is, choosing to be with somebody that actually wants to be with you, choosing what is really worth it. So you're not turning a blind eye. I like this. You're being realistic. This is the Seven of Pentacles, not the Seven of Cups. I like this. You're being realistic. Seven of Cups is very idealistic, not seeing things realistically. They're letting their emotions kind of run away with them. So here you are, though. You're at a crossroads trying to decide what to do. Now, for some of you, this could be an apology coming in from somebody. Just pay attention to that Seven of Pentacles. Is it worth it? And be willing to take your time to have whoever, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you really happy, whatever's really worth it, whether or not it's built on solid ground, something that's going to last, right? Something that's going to make you very happy. So, and that's interesting because I don't see any cups. I don't see any cups here, Pisces. There's no cups here. And there's only one sword, and that's the Queen of Swords, and that's you putting in firm boundaries and not tolerating any crap. Focus on your coin. Try to decide if it's worth it. Being willing to take the long route. Putting in the time and the effort. So if you have to start small, here's the thing. I always feel like some of you all also have dealt with somebody who you thought had their shit together financially, but notice how you go from Queen to Knight to Page. I'm like, ooh. So some of you all may feel like you've done that route too. You may have, like your stability, it may have, and hopefully dealing with somebody hasn't caused your stability to go down. Let's hope not. But you're at a crossroads right now trying to decide what to do. So let's do the general, and then we'll do the 6 cards, and then the all signs. Is there an area, by the way, just out of curiosity, that Pisces should, what area of their life should they be focused on right now? Let's take a look and see if we get any idea. Fourth house is home, family, and roots. Okay, so focusing on your home, your family, your roots, the past. Yeah, that's a focus right now. That's gonna be your focus, is, or that's what you should be focused on, is home, family, roots, and the past. So let's see, number 8, Tattoo Tarot. Oh, I love this deck. I've got some great decks here, man. Oh my God, look at this. Tattoo Tarot. So, on the bottom, what's on the bottom? 6 of Wands. Okay, this is all about success and recognition. So are you getting noticed a lot? Are you getting, recognition coming in for things you've done? Are you being, just being successful in general? And I am seeing my hair acting up. I made an appointment to get it done, but look at this. It's like going crazy. Ah. Here, just fuck it up. All right, so let's see what's going on. Look at it, it's sticking up all crazy. Whatever. Aggravating. I don't want it to look like a hot mess, but it's gonna. Okay. If you're feeling poor or left out in the cold right now, then that would explain why on the bottom of the deck, when I stop shuffling, you have the 5 of Coins. Yeah, look at that. Is the coolest though, isn't it the coolest? I love this deck. I don't have any tattoos, and this deck makes me want to get a tattoo. And I mean, 53. Really, I'm gonna start now. Then again, all right. So, are you putting an end to something, or are you just choosing to greatly transform it? Because this is the first card out of the gate is the Death card. It's a Scorpio card. But you're choosing to put an end to something or transform the hell out of it. There it is again, 6 of Wands. So, Casey. And then he's trying to get in here, and the 2 girls are trying to get in from the porch. That's because I put them out on the porch. I have a screened-in porch, and 2 little small dogs are out there because I don't want them being all yappy. So you don't be stressed. And I saw that earlier. Okay, so 9 of Air is like 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords is also, again, stressing, losing sleep. So if it's a career thing, don't lose sleep over it, but don't stress out over whatever's. Don't let stress get to you. And I'm gonna let that jacket not get the best of me, right? All right. So what else? King of Cups. Come on, dude. Get in here. Get in. In or out. Pick one. I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't give a damn. All right, so King of Cups. That's also a Scorpio card. Okay, so you're focused on, like, really being emotionally fulfilled, but also I want you to pay attention to see how what's coming out of the cup. It makes me think like almost like vapors, right? And what are vapors? Vapors kind of like, they kind of distill the air. They make things really, I think of like emotional manipulation is what I'm thinking. Like he's holding a cup and he's like, I can't see things clearly because, So if someone, oh, it's her. Okay. Snowy. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right. So this would make sense. Some person or situation. It could be your money. It could be your love life. It could be both. Career. And it could be career. It could be all 3: money, love life, and career. Because 3 things. But, oh, there he is. That's baby. Nope, don't do it. Don't do it. But here's 3 of Swords. That's a card of heartbreak. Being really, really disappointed. Like, we're not talking like 5 of Cups. That's disappointment. But 3 of Swords is like heartbreak type disappointment. It's like really, really, it gets right here. So I don't know if there's, you may be putting an end to something, and it could be something that was very public, very in the public eye, that caused you a lot of stress, and there could have been emotional manipulation involved. Okay, even though I know what this stands for, it made me think that brought a tear to your eye. So it could have been some, emotional manipulation that stressed you out and brought a tear to your eye. Even though, yes, I know what this means right here. I do know what that means. Although now people are doing it just to look cool, which is dumb. I've got hair on me. So, I don't like that. So if you're feeling left out in the cold and heartbroken over someone, that is not, well, obviously that's not good. I don't even know what to say about that. That sucks. And it could have been a third-party situation. Just out of curiosity to get another idea of what could be involved or what could be going on. I clarified with the Three of Coins. Three of Coins, Three of Swords, third influence. I don't know. It could be like if it's a love thing, it could, you could have the heartbreak because either another person in the picture, a romantic interest, or just a well-meaning family member or friend giving what they think is good advice or what they know is bad advice because they want to split you up with your person. Or it could be, some type of a habit, an addiction, or something like that. So let's see. Let's do 6 cards down as destiny and then the all signs. So Pisces, that sucks that you, Casey, it sucks that you have heartbreak. I hate that. That sucks, and I wish there was something I could do. Focus on your stability. Where is it? Focus on your stability. Pentacle, 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 pentacle. Hopefully you didn't date somebody who was just with you for financial reasons. That would suck. I mean, because in the love portion, you got all these pentacles. Okay, so this makes me think Judgment card. Make the call. Casey. All right. It says they want to see you anxious, but it's in reverse. So, they like to have their cake and eat it too is sideways. So you may have been dealing with somebody that actually had double standards, and now they're coming into the realization that you can't be like that. They're completely obsessed with you is also in reverse. So put some money aside is in reverse. Take the trip. So make the call and take the trip. So these are upright. So if this means something to you, here. Make the call, take the trip. And see, here's your 6 of Wands. Positive recognition coming in. All right, so if you are dealing with an Aries, and when I shuffled and put these away, what ended up on the bottom? Yep, there it is again. So you're having to have firm boundaries with somebody. You're having to tell somebody what time it is. So if you are dealing with an Aries, I'm going to actually shuffle again. Just real quick. All right. They're focused. Well, they want something stable. They're focused on making money right now, but they may offer you something. They may want to give you something, but they want commitment. You get the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Taurus is going to come rushing in, and at the same time, they're still waiting. So are you dealing with an in and out kind of person with the Taurus? Is it like fast stop, fast stop, fast stop? Because 8 of Wands and then 3 of Wands. So rushing in, or is it after a period of waiting? Yeah, you tell me. So I don't like that. That feels very start and stop. Gemini, they're not real warm and fuzzy, are they? I mean, I feel like they're gonna be honest. They're taking a time out right now. You may not be hearing much from them, and if you do, it's not gonna be warm and fuzzy. Cancer is feeling kind of stuck right now. They're focused on healing. Oh, Leo. Leo is just emotionally mature. Here's your Leo. This person is just emotionally immature. They just are. They might, I don't know if they're selfish. I mean, are they selfish too? Let's just get a little clarification. Are they also selfish? Well, they're emotionally manipulative. There's that. All right, so Virgo is... So Pisces, they're not not real nice with their words. Their words cut, don't they? So your Virgo is kind of argumentative, and they're going to reach out to you. You're going to hear from them, but they're argumentative. They may want to... I feel like they want to give you a rash of shit, because you get the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords. All right, Libra... He is got to tear up the rug, doesn't he? Dude, just stop, man. The Libra is kind of defensive, but at the same time they want to fight for this. But they're kind of a player. Your Libra's a player. Scorpio is, they're focused on healing. They're disappointed. Sagittarius wants to work on this, but at the same time, actually, you know what? Sagittarius is focused. They're working and they're focused on their instability right now. So this is your Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sag, they're all about trying to, make the coin right now. They're working hard and trying to just focus on their instability. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, well, I feel like they're impulsive. They're kind of horny. They kind of let their impulses get the best of them. So they may have some impulse control. They feel like you're their happily ever after, but at the same time, is this going to come to an end? It may be. I clarified a 10 with another 10 because you or they feel like the other's a burden. So there's a feeling of being a burden. So is it going to come to an end? Yeah, probably. All right, so Aquarius. Damn. They're materialistic and they feel like this is a disaster. Pisces. You're dealing with a fellow Pisces. They're trying to manipulate you into a new start. And I feel like they might be kind of karmic. Because you kind of go around the hamster wheel with them, don't you? All right, so whoever you're dealing with, they are not the most realistic in love. They're kind of idealistic. They don't see things realistically. All right, Pisces. I know this turned into a long read, but you know what? I said that you need to focus on home, family, and roots. Is there anything else I can get? I'm going to use this one. As pertaining to home, family, and roots. When I said you have to look, focus on home, family, and roots. And here's why. So there's something unhealthy about maybe your family situation, your home life. There's something unhealthy that needs to be changed. Because I felt the need to look, and here's the Devil card. So that's why you need to focus on home, family, and roots to eliminate whatever toxic thing that's going on. All right, thank you, Pisces. Thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.